Hello YouTube, it's Benny. Headed down to Broadway. I'm actually starting my week and I thought I would take you guys along with me. We're now in the swing of things. It is, like May 14th, May 15th? I honestly don't know. But we're starting to be in like busy season. So gigs have picked up. Sorry, it's super dark, I know. It's currently like 9:30 at night. I'm driving to play 10 to Close at the stage. We're playing on their rooftop. But yeah, slow season's over. It's now busy season. So we're making more money. The gigs are more fun. The gigs are more frequent. So this is the start of my week. It's Wednesday. I got a gig tomorrow night. I've got 2 gigs Friday. I think I'm off Saturday. I don't know. And then I got a gig Sunday. So yeah, I got a busy couple of days ahead of me and I'm going to take you guys with me. Like I said, we're playing 10 to Close at the stage tonight. It's my band, Tall Redwoods. Should be fun. And you guys are gonna come along with me. So let's get to it. What's up? It is voiceover Ben. I figured while the rest of my band is setting up, I would do a little tour of my pedal board. So I'm really not a like crazy instrumentalist guitar player. I'm a very like rhythm guitar guy. But pretty much what I got on my board is I'm actually running 2 instruments on this. So the top is my acoustic guitar, which is pretty much just the tuner, and the LR Bags Venue DI, and then the lower one is going to be my electric guitar, and pretty much I just got tuner. I got a little bit of the distortion from that Blues Driver. Honestly, that pedal kind of sucks. I don't really enjoy it. I'm looking at getting another distortion pedal. Then I got a Julia Walrus Audio. I pretty much only have that because it sounds like Mac DeMarco, and if I do it with the Holy Grail, it just sounds like a Mac DeMarco guitar tone, which sounds badass. This MXR reverb, I can do like churchy reverb stuff, kind of sounds cool. And then all this runs into the Strymon Iridium, which is going to be my amp. And I don't really know what these settings on it are because I did like, you can like favorite a setting. So that's just the setting that I use for everything. Yeah, really not that crazy. That's the pedal board. For my instruments, I play a Martin D28 as my like main acoustic. It's been well loved. And then this is just a Mexican Fender Tele. It's super light. It's like less than 6 pounds. Pretty sick, and it gets the job done. Like I said, not really a crazy guitar player or anything. I just, play rhythm. But yeah, that's what my setup is. All right, y'all. Just finished the gig. It is, what time is it? 2:30 in the morning.
we played. It was a decent crowd for most of the night. I can't complain. We walked out with $200. Bass was 125. The stage is one of the interesting bars on bass, actually. And usually main stage gets paid the most, and then as you go up, bass pay gets lower. The stage actually does it the other way around, which is kind of cool. So main stage gets the lowest bass pay, and the roof gets the highest. And that's because the roof is usually not as busy as main, so they want to kind of make up for that lost income, I guess. That's pretty cool. But yeah, showing pretty decent. You know, this is a fun job if you can get it going, and you know, you don't mind long shifts, and you have the skill level. This is a really, honestly, easy, fun way to make money. The main reason that I've been down here, I've been down on Broadway for 4 years. And honestly, I've left Broadway a couple times to do day jobs, and I always end up going back because the freedom you get from playing Broadway, just as far as like availability, is unmatched. Like no day job is going to give you the freedom that Broadway gives you. You do kind of have to be careful, and this is a little bit where my band is at the moment, where you do get you do feel sometimes that you get kind of trapped on Broadway, because if you leave for an extended period of time, you're not going to come back to your shifts. So my band, you know, we don't want to play Broadway forever. That's not our goal. Our end goal is not Broadway and to have the best shifts on Broadway. Our end goal is to do original music and, you know, go out and tour original music. So sometimes with Broadway, we feel a little bit like, well, shoot, we really want to go out and tour, but we can't because if we leave our Broadway shifts, we're going to lose our income. So there is a little bit of that. But honestly, the grassroots idea of going out and touring in a bunch of cities where no one knows you and like building a fan base that way, I feel like that is sort of subsided. That's not really how people make it anymore. I think it's really based on social media. Thus why I'm doing YouTube. Trying to do YouTube. I don't make any money from this, if you can't tell by my 87 subscribers. But yeah, I don't know, that was sort of a rant about just my life as a musician and the existential crisis that I go through all the time. Do I stay on Broadway or do I not? Yep, this is leaving Broadway, 2 a.m. That's a stage, that's where we just played on their rooftop. Oh, this guy's just parking in the middle of the road. So it's a solid. Alright, so we're on our way home now. And yeah, overall, good shift tonight. $200, can't complain. I'm gonna go home and eat the rest of my Chipotle and then go to bed and get up and honky tonk my ass off tomorrow. Alright, we are just finished walking to the first gig of today. We're playing Category 10 on their main stage. This is what it looks like. I'll show you guys. This is probably the nicest bar that you can play at downtown. Doesn't even feel like a Broadway bar, to be honest. Yeah, this is definitely the nicest bar you can play at. But we're gonna go get set up and sound check, and I will see you guys then. I'll get that down in my ears. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I think right there should be good. Yeah. I'll probably check it against my voice eventually.
Well, that's so when we're supposed to start crash canning, I'm gonna do that.
Well, we can trash can into
Trash can
that.
to D, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah, we'll just.
There are stars in the southern sky.
All right, YouTube, what is going on? We are headed to the third gig of the weekend. Playing an acoustic shift at the Taco Bell. My Thursday night gig ended up getting canceled. And then I think I forgot to film a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. I'm still getting used to like the vlogging thing. I gotta remember to do it. It's also kind of awkward when other people are in the car. I'm like, okay, it's just weird to be like, yo, 1 sec, I gotta film this like YouTube video. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So yeah, we're going now to play an acoustic shift at Taco Bell. Playing with my buddy Zach Whitley. Should be a good time. It's a beautiful day in Nashville. It's 80 degrees out. Taco Bell, it's wild. It's wild that there's live music at a Taco Bell. It also serves alcohol. I'm from Pacifica, and there's one there that also serves alcohol, which I think Nashville and Pacifica used to be the only two that served alcohol. But now I think there's a bunch everywhere that serve alcohol. I don't know. But yeah, this gig pays $100. It's acoustic. You got to run your own sound. This is a circuit that I don't play on a ton, but I do a little bit. It's called Jam Factory, and they use an app called Strum to like book, and you kind of like go in and claim shifts. I don't really understand it that much. The only ones that I ever get accepted in are Taco Bell ones, but they have like a bunch of bars. I don't know. Yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna go play at Taco Bell. It should be a good time. And yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride as usual. This one, it'll actually be easier for me to get some like footage because it's not like a band shift. Band shifts are kind of hard to like film on stage and stuff. These ones are kind of easier. I can kind of set up a camera and stuff. I also got a haircut. Let me know in the comments what you think of my haircut. I was looking a little like caveman-y, a little like I had been on an island, and that's not a vibe. I'm going to a wedding this weekend. Let me know if you guys want me to vlog, like I guess like my life outside of playing on Broadway. I guess I could do that if you guys are interested. I mean, I like how I'm saying you guys. There's 87 subscribers. But if any of you 87 subscribers want to know what I do on a day-to-day basis, bro, let me know. It's really not that interesting, but if you want to see just what life in Nashville is about, I'm thinking of making like a apartment video about like what I pay $700 in rent. I've been thinking about making a video like, oh, this is what $700 gets you in Nashville. Let me know if you think that's interesting. Yeah, all right, well, we're on the way to the gig. I'm gonna get some Starbucks before, and then we'll be on our way. All right, see you guys at the gig.
Boy, she'll beat you today. Oh, the queen of hearts is always your best bet.
you can't get desperado. Oh, you ain't getting no younger. Fading your hunger. All right, y'all. That gig is complete. It was pretty chill. We didn't make a ton of money. $22 in tips, $100 base, 122. I mean, not terrible, but nothing to write home about. Pretty easy gig. I fuck with acoustic gigs. I think they're fun because you can kind of get away with playing some stuff that like you don't usually get to play on band shifts. So we played a lot of like old country tunes that I really like. My voice is feeling a little tired. That is something that, you know, you're gonna experience as a front, like singing the whole time, like your voice will get tired. So I'm probably gonna go home and vocal rest for the rest of the night. And then yeah, tomorrow 2 to 6, 2 to 5:30, 2:30 to 5:30, I think, at Category 10. Same place as Friday morning. And yeah, bro, then my week will be complete. But yeah, bro, I'll see you guys soon. This is what it's like leaving Broadway at 10 o'clock at night on a Saturday night. You will sit and not be able to move for... Sorry, I got my stuff on the dash in the way. You will sit and not be able to move for a very long time. And I don't know if you can see really, but it is all the way up the street. Like once I get out of here, I'm still gonna be fucking sitting. All right, so we're finally on the road, heading home. That took probably, I think, if I timed it right, like 46 minutes to essentially drive 4 blocks. So yeah, that's a huge downside to playing downtown on the weekends. Takes forever to get off Broadway. There are some places that people park where you have to kind of walk further, and they don't face the traffic. 333, that garage, is literally like almost on Broadway, so you're trying to get out of the busiest area. So I mean, it makes sense that it takes forever. It's kind of like, do you want to be super close to the venue or do you want to have to walk? Personally, I don't want to have to come down early enough to be able to walk. I got to budget like 30 minutes of time extra, I feel like, if I was going to park at some of these lots that are further away. But yeah, we're on the way home. I'm exhausted. I don't know why, but sometimes these like acoustic gigs just like suck the energy out of me. It's also hot, so you know how it is when it's hot. You don't want to do anything. But yeah, I'm gonna rest my voice until the gig tomorrow, and yeah, I will see you guys. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, we just got to the parking garage. It's time to go to the gig. You get a line, I get a pole. We'll go fishing in a crawfish hole. 5-card poker on a Saturday night. Church on Sunday morning. Yeah.
So this is the breakdown of the weekend. Pretty good. $777 total in, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gigs. It's pretty good. This is the beginning of busy season too. So beginning of May, people still haven't gotten out of school yet. Like, there's still so much more of summer. So I'll probably make another one of these in June or July, breaking down kind of what like peak season in Nashville looks like. But this is it definitely ramping up. So, this is pretty good weekend. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you like, subscribe. I'm going to get better about filming stuff and not doing just these voiceovers over a grid of what my gigs were. But I'm laying in bed right now and I did not feel like setting up a camera. So this is my weekend in Nashville, Tennessee. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.